Last fall, I gave a kind of a midterm survey to my students and asked how things were going, what I could do differently, what could go better. And I had feedback that things were a little hard to follow in terms of like where things were located on my courses. And it was hard to keep track of like what they should be doing and when things were due. So what I started doing was each week I put a posting the like as an announcement on my courses. And this is just an example of one. So any action item, anything that's like a you must do, has a bullet in front of it. So people can quickly kind of skim through that as a checklist. And then there's links to further details about each of these things. So there's a link to this activity, where to submit it, the due date, and so on. So I've been going through and doing this each week. So there's like we're up to week 6 to do right now. And I find it helps me as well as the students. It sort of consolidates what I'm asking them to do each week. And it's also a nice place to go back to before I start teaching the following week, where I can just sort of be like, what exactly were they doing? And it's all right there in one place. And then we move forward with our lecture. So this is one that students seem very appreciative of. I know I started doing it right away with the winter term, and people were like, hey, that's so nice that everything's right there. I teach, there's a lot of writing assignments in my courses, and I know that, students used to have fewer writing assignments per week than they do in the remote context. So they're finding this really useful. And I just wanted to say a shout out to my colleague, Casey McCormick, who's the one that first used this format and inspired my use of it.